shelter. This is not a drill. I received that message at 8:07 a.m. It was a Saturday morning. I was standing on the second floor terrace in Maui, Hawaii, certain I was about to die. Mr. Contest Chair, Toastmasters, guests. I jumped out of bed early that morning, put on my running shoes, and ran out the door to Wailea Beach. I'm not a runner, but Hawaii makes you do healthy things. On this day, Hawaii made me go jogging. While on my jog, I saw him, Magic Johnson, famous Los Angeles Laker, running right towards me. I said, "Good morning." He nodded as he ran by. I mean, I just knew that it was going to be a great day when Magic Johnson made a cameo appearance in my morning jog. About an hour later, I found myself at the Grand Wailea Terrace Cafe. It's this beautiful outdoor cafe overlooking the ocean and the Botanic Gardens. There's about 60 people, mostly families with their children, all enjoying breakfast. I saw my coworker Ray, who was standing by the balcony. He had this big grin on his face, and I looked at his hand and I realized why. He was drinking a green kale smoothie, and in fact, liquefied vegetables. Healthy Hawaii got him too. Ray and I talked for a minute, when all of a sudden at 8:07, every phone alarm around me went off at once. When you hear that sound in public, it's eerie, it's not normal. All of a sudden, there was chaos. There were chairs scraping, people screaming, people crying. I turned around and saw people grabbing their kids and running towards the rooms. I didn't know what was happening. I looked at my phone, and there it was. Ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. I was terrified. Ray turned to me, he said, "We should call our wives." I'll never forget that phone call. I didn't know what to say. I mean, how do you tell the person that you love most in this world that there are missiles coming and you're about to die? When she answered, I said, the first thing that came to my mind, "Hey, what are you up to?" Apparently I say something ordinary when everything inside of me is breaking. We talked for a minute. I said, "I love you," and as I hung up, I realized I might never hear her voice again. Ray went back to his room. I stood there staring at the sky, waiting for missiles, waiting for a flash, waiting for something. I saw people running below me. I could see the panic and the fear and the distress on their faces. It was affecting me too. I didn't know what to do with my hands. What's interesting is, as I look back, I didn't think about my accomplishments. I thought about all the things that I hadn't done. I always thought I had so much more time. More time to be present with my wife and my family and my kids. More time to be brave, take chances, do things that are risky and scary, that are in alignment with who I wanted to become. But all of a sudden, in an instant, my time was up. All the things that I made a priority, my career, my job, my goals, 401k, all of a sudden, it didn't matter. All the things that I pushed aside, family, relationships, connection, those things bubbled up to the surface. And that's when I felt the regret. At 8:45 a.m., we got the message, relief, false alarm. What I realized in the days and weeks and the months after is that my brain has been sending me false alarms my entire life. Blaring, "Ryan, what if you fail? Ryan, what will people think if you act out of alignment with what you normally do?" I'm still learning to stop listening to those voices and stepping out into action, even when those voices are screaming. I was struggling in a new sales role. My presentation skills were faltering. I could see it on my client's face, and even worse, I could see it on my boss's face. I needed to do something fast. Toastmasters came up, and those voices started protesting. Don't do it. You don't have time for that, right? I joined anyway. I was encouraged by a club member to enter a contest. The voices started screaming, "You're not a good storyteller. You don't even like speaking up in meetings." I'm standing here anyway. And I'm standing here because for 38 minutes I thought that I was going to die. And all I could think about was all the risks that I didn't take because I was waiting to feel ready. Those missiles were false. But the regrets are real. Every single one of us in this room has the same thing in common. We all have that voice. Maybe it says different things, but we all have it. Let me ask you, what is that voice costing you? I didn't need a missile to change my life. I needed to realize that the alarms were never real to begin with. And I'm here to say one thing to you. Neither are